Let's look at a numerical question and see how this percentage yield can be calculated using the formula. So the question says, when limestone, that is calcium carbonate, is roasted, quicklime, that is calcium oxide, is produced according to the following equation, which says calcium carbonate gives calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. So the actual yield of calcium oxide is 2.5 kg when 4.5 kg of limestone is roasted. What is the percentage yield of this reaction? So here we have been given the balanced equation showing decomposition of calcium carbonate produces calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. The question says that when 4.5 kg of limestone is roasted, we get 2.5 kg of calcium oxide. So this shows that we have been given the masses of calcium carbonate and calcium oxide as well. Okay, so I assume you remember that in the previous videos we discussed that mass will always be expressed in grams, right? So the first step for the solution is to convert both the masses of limestone and that of quicklime to grams. So the mass of limestone roasted is equal to 4.5 kg, which is equal to 4500 grams. And how is it calculated? We calculated it by multiplying kilogram by 1000 to convert it into grams. So next is the mass of quicklime, that is 2.5 kg, and that will be equal to 2500 grams. Well, we do know the actual yield which is given in the question itself, which is 2500 grams. But we do not know the theoretical yield, correct? So to find out this theoretical yield, we first need to find out the molar mass of both calcium carbonate and calcium oxide. The molar mass of calcium carbonate is equal to 100 and that of calcium oxide is 56. I assume you have learned it by heart by now how these molar masses are calculated in reference to the previous videos. Moving forward, this balanced equation that we have, let's say, signifies that 100 grams of calcium carbonate would give 56 grams of calcium oxide, as both have 1 mole in balanced chemical equation. So how much will 1 gram of calcium carbonate give? That will be 56 divided by 100 grams, right? However, we need to find out how much mass of calcium oxide is produced from 4500 grams of calcium carbonate will give. Hence, it will be 56 divided by 100 multiplied by 4500. This gives us 2520 grams. So, 4500 grams of calcium carbonate gives us 2520 grams of calcium oxide. We got a theoretical yield of calcium oxide, which is 2520 grams. Now as the last step, we can easily use the formula for percentage yield and put these values to eventually find out the percentage yield. As discussed, the formula is actual yield divided by theoretical yield multiplied by 100. That is 2500 divided by 2520 multiplied by 100. After calculating, it will result in 99.2%. That is right. Isn't that quite simple? Once we have a balanced chemical equation, we can easily go about solving these questions.